Yeah, it's good. Oh! What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
You got a fire extinguisher?
14.
Hopefully you got the idea. So that was a law enforcement officer, not in California, but a law enforcement officer nonetheless, who made a traffic stop and ended up getting a pipe bomb blasted in his face. By the way, thanks everybody for joining me today. Let's see. Let's OTVO. Thanks for joining me. Mama Lion, as always, thanks for coming. As you know, I always try to interject a little bit of humor into the law, make you guys giggle a little bit, show you some educational examples and all that good stuff. Katie Fry, thanks for coming. James Forbes, thanks for coming. And look, I know most of the people on my channel aren't real big fans of law enforcement, but nonetheless, this is a teachable moment because this video is terrible as it is hilarious, and it will make you remember some of the legal principles that I'm going to teach you today. So with that being said, let's go ahead and kick this bad shit.
To another edition of Ask Michael Ehline. This is where I teach people the law in an unorthodox manner by using examples that we see in the news, case law briefs, but it's all about exposing the Leviathan and its instrumentalities and taking back your rights. Know the law and mean to keep it well. Come here to learn from an expert to know your right. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to save, because we never know when the thought police are going to take down this channel.
All right, so I just got done watching BZ Watchdog's post office premiere video that he did, and I got to tell you guys, it was really good. So if you get a chance, go check out BZ Watchdog's channel and the live that he did today. Very, very good, well edited, and very educational. He talks about Poster 7 and all the different rules and regulations that the post office has, the federal government and local cops are supposed to abide by, which they're apparently ignoring. So a lot of really, really good, cool things for you guys to learn on BZ Watchdog's channel. But that's not why we're here today. We're here today. Oh, let me look at my comments really quick, because I'm always here to talk to my friends in the sidebar. The difference between me and most lawyers that you'll run into, most lawyers don't do a lot of lives. I like doing lives. I like talking with my audience because I work so much and I'm so burned out that you guys bring some levity at the end of my day when I'm spending the day typing and going to court and just burned out. It's so cool to look over and see BZ Watchdog. Hey, BZ, good seeing you, buddy. And Salty Buckeye. And by the way, I was finally able to get a link to my set. I set up my PayPal. So if anybody wants to get my book on how to become a lawyer with no law degree or undergrad, it's available for $19.99. I'll have the hard copy ready hopefully within the next few weeks, and that'll be one that you'll just have to cover the shipping and handling, but I won't change the price of the purchase. Okay, you're welcome, James. And so let me just get into this video for y'all, and I'll try to have some fun with it. It's too bad BZ's not here with me today, because we always have so much more fun when we have good material like this, and this is really good material. So I'm going to go ahead and play this for you, and then as we go along, we'll narrate. But the bottom line is, it looks like this dude pulled over basically like a meth head who's a complete whack job, and let's get into it. And then we'll get into the legal principles and whether or not the cop can sue him or whether or not his only remedy is work comp. And this will be good for all you cops who watch my channel, so you can learn a little bit about your rights. Because I know you guys are all watching me, trying to keep an eye on me. All right. Let's keep an eye on this bad chicken.
What's the matter, officer? I got a bad back.
Come on. Whose tag's on this car?
My ex-wife.
Okay, well, why is her tag on your truck?
I send her the money every month.
It's not registered to this truck.
Don't even tell me that.
I'm telling you, man. You got your license on you?
Yes, sir, I do. Give me just a second.
And you got the registration?
Come for you. Tell you at home.
Where were you headed, buddy? Can I open the door?
Yeah, go ahead. Lowe's?
You're headed to Lowe's?
Yep.
Lowe's
Like
where?
the wrong way.
Yeah, you're not even freaking close to Lowe's.
I've only lived down here 4 years. I've been to Lowe's 10 times.
Oh. Where are you coming?
So you can kind of tell this dude seems like he's pretty wasted. So I do get, I do get a big variety of people in my channel. And some people are like, they hate cops, they hate law enforcement. But then other people are happy that there are guys out there like this cop arresting this drugged out dude, allegedly drugged out dude. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the sidebar. What do you guys think? I mean, me personally, I'm all about the Second Amendment and protecting myself, but you never know. Some dude whacked out on meth driving down the road with a pipe bomb in his car. Maybe we do need somebody to deal with these guys. Tell me what you guys think in the comments about stuff like this. I'm going to go ahead and keep playing this. This is now, by the way, this is edited, so you're not going to see all the stuff because we want to keep it on YouTube. But let's take a look at this bad chicken.
Coming from?
Oh, what the hell is it? I have to look at my phone.
Anything in the car you know about guns, drugs, bombs?
I got
No?
a 22 pistol right there in the seat.
Okay, well, don't grab
That's
it.
legal. I'm not retarded.
No dope or nothing in the car?
No, sir.
You don't use drugs?
No.
Have you ever?
I smoke weed, yeah.
Okay, I was going to ask. Is there any weed in here?
A couple roaches, maybe. That
Yeah, I thought I could smell some.
I ain't lying about nothing.
Okay. So when I search the car, am I going to find anything?
No, you go right ahead.
Cool. I can search it? I can search the car?
So just to share a little bit with you. So police officers are allowed to lie. Okay. The Supreme Court says it's perfectly okay for them to lie to you. And as you can see, he's asking this man leading questions, trying to obviate the need for a search warrant. Of course, in this particular case, he probably doesn't need a search warrant because the officer already has reasonable articulable suspicion of the smell of marijuana in this particular case. And that was confirmed by the guy in the car. So the best, loose lips sink ships. You get pulled over by a cop, the best thing to do, pull out your cop card or your trifold. As Chili would say, pull out that trifold, pull out that bad chicken. And just exercise your Fifth Amendment right. Now, in this particular case, you'll see that the old dude already had his door open. So that's a bad thing, too. That's like Count Dracula. You're letting Dracula into your house by doing that. So there are a lot of, just so you guys know, there's a lot of problems that I have with the stop. Again, though, my purpose here really isn't to talk about the criminal aspects. Most of the people in my sidebar are pretty educated. They kind of already know what's going on with their rights. But, yeah, Grateful Dab says the meth helps people focus. They prescribe Adderall. That's true. You know what, dude? You might have a point, but I think dudes that are really whacked out on meth, like they have holes in their brains and they're kind of crazy. So you got to be careful with that, Grateful Dabs. I'm just telling you, man, it's not plead the fifth. You had to tell them the difference between joint custody. Yeah, no, that's too bad, Katie. I'm sorry that you're going through that. Things are never good. I always like to keep my case away from the black robe taskmaster and try to resolve it with the other side. But let's go ahead and let's keep watching this. If you guys have any questions or comments about any procedural things that are going on or anything any observations, throw it in the sidebar for me. Here we go.
So what are these dope baggies in this cigarette pouch right here for? You use cocaine as well?
No. I got 6 heart attacks.
Okay. Well, what does that have to do with the 3 baggies with the white substance in that cigarette pouch right there?
Don't know.
Hop out for me, Bubba.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man, I don't want to take you to jail, but if you're not going to be honest with me, man, you're going to go to jail.
No.
Okay? So why don't you be...
All right, so just so you guys know, that's the biggest lie in the police handbook, okay? So that's part of the whole Supreme Court guidelines saying cops have the right to lie in the process of their investigation. So what he's trying to do is lull this guy into a false sense of security that if he rats himself out, that somehow that's going to prevent him from going to jail, which hopefully you people are intelligent enough to not ever do something so stupid as that. But let's go ahead and keep watching and see what this copper is going to do with this guy.
Be honest with me. Okay, is there any crack or cocaine in this car? You need to tell me
No,
about.
sir.
Okay, then what's in that?
Whatever. I couldn't tell you there. I don't always have the truck.
Okay. Because I don't believe that story, to be honest.
No, I can pee in a cup and all that.
That doesn't do anything for me.
Pee in a cup.
See these little dime baggies?
Yep.
These aren't yours.
Oh, yeah, them are mine. I ain't gonna lie. I had them for weed.
Weed? There's nothing in them. I guess the white stuff I saw was like dust or something.
Yeah, I've been cutting wood for the last 3 months.
Have you ever used cocaine or anything?
When I was about 19 years old.
Okay, anything in your pockets?
So all these questions are basically just designed to give him additional artillery. So when he goes to court for the actual court case, he'll have all these admissions and confessions to make it easier to get the conviction. So this is a highly trained law enforcement officer. And we got Beezy joining me now.
What's going on, man?
This is a highly trained law enforcement officer. We know in like the city of Huntington Beach in California, by the way, they go out of their way to hire cops with like psych majors and highly educated dudes with like college degrees. So
man, I miss the weather out in Huntington Beach, man. I definitely don't miss anything else like the liberals, but
oh man, most of my family, we're all from Huntington and Newport Beach, and we've all fled California. The commies destroyed the whole state. It's just terrible.
Hey, where are we at in this video, by the way? I was on a phone. I was kind of watching the video on my PC, but where are we?
Yes, sir. So let me see if
I actually had the pleasure of watching this video yesterday. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm really glad you joined me because this is like one of the funniest videos, but it's also a teachable moment. So we haven't gotten to the explosion yet. So let me look over in the sidebar
for everybody.
Hey, everybody, take a look. This is BZ Watchdog. We were just hanging out over on his channel a few minutes ago, and I want you guys to all make sure to like and subscribe to his channel because it's really good.
Now, make sure you record it because you never know when the thought police will take it down.
Stephanie Jenk says, hello again, Michael. Hey, Stephanie, good seeing you. You looking amazing.
I just got one more disclaimer, Mike, before we go anywhere.
Okay.
I just want to let everybody know that there was no DD-214 harmed in the making of this live stream today. So
That's great. That's great. All right. I'm going to go ahead and keep playing this thing.
Yeah.
I'm just stopping from time to time to narrate about things that have
legal. Hey, you want to turn
that
background music down? You got your music playing in the background.
Oh, I do? Oh, shoot. Let me, is it too loud for y'all?
Yeah, well, I don't know if they can hear it. I can hear it. It's kind of drowning you out.
Oh, no kidding. All right, let me find that bad chicken. Is that a little better?
Yeah.
All right.
I can hear it slightly in the background, but that's fine. I can hear you now.
Well, I like rolling it because it's my patriotic, God-loving country music.
Money. Making sure I ain't got no pocket knife or nothing. Cigarette.
01429 to 27. Will that be my number?
What about this crack pipe?
Hey, if anybody in the sidebar is law enforcement or whatever, and you know these codes, put it in the comments what he's saying. Like, 442. Like, if you guys know what that is, I sure would like to know what he's saying.
442. I think he's just asking for an additional unit that he's going to run somebody. But
all right,
they're called 400 codes.
Lima 243-144-64-0840. Who are you on the phone with, brother?
Pardon me?
Who are you on the phone with?
No, I'm giving you you asked me where I was coming
Oh, the red.
from.
Oh, here, walk back here for me.
I've been paying this every freaking month.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man.
Yep, lather up. Go for it, buddy.
300 West River Road?
Yes, sir. I got that car right there.
Gotcha. Okay.
I got property in Pomona Park.
So take a look on a seat.
Yeah, better than
of old man's car.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree.
So just real quick, y'all, when this officer, this jackboot, goes up to this guy's truck and starts digging around in the front seat, I want you to pay close attention to what's on his front seat.
Bro,
Right,
he grabbed. Dude, did you notice that the cop grabs for his door jam before he even had permission or consent?
Yeah, I saw that. Here we go.
I wouldn't want nothing to happen to you. That didn't sound good.
Uh-uh.
I can search pockets.
Yeah. I got one.
So he's giving him permission to search him, dude.
That's how you know the guy's hot drunk.
Dang, I wish I had that much money.
That ain't much. It's one.
Good.
It's mostly one.
So BZ, why do they always block out sound like that? I'm not liking it.
It's because
I am
it's either
pretty
personal identifying information or it's sort of embarrassing information that was
And I'm gonna put this back in your pockets here.
I've had that problem with that 911 call. They actually,
Oh goodness!
Can I check my phone or something like that?
Yeah, of course, man.
That looks like Tank Abbott.
Back.
No, you're fine, brother.
hey, it might
That ain't
pause that for a
illegal to
second.
possess money.
What's that?
Hey, do you remember? Did that officer say 443 or 440?
I thought he said 442, but I don't know.
Because 443 is the assistant officer. That's what I thought it was.
Okay, all right. I wonder if it's different in different jurisdictions
No,
or
all
police.
the 400 codes are standard.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. Thanks, BZ. Now I know that you're really a cop. Just kidding, guys. He's not. He's not a jackboot thug. All right, here we go.
Like I said, I wish I had some money.
It's pretty close to the first of the month, so that's the only reason I got it.
Oh, I got you.
I'm getting caught up on my project.
Here, walk
Looks
up
like
here with
looks like Tank Abbott.
stand in the front of the truck.
Got this truck there a couple months ago.
You're not a convicted felon or nothing, are you?
I've never been arrested in my life.
Good.
Good. This will be your first.
Yeah, you do got these little dime bags everywhere. Well, you stand at
Some in the store one time and it blew all over the place.
stand at the front for me.
I ain't never cleaned the
Mike.
truck out.
Oh yeah.
Mike.
Yeah. Hold up. What's up, bud?
This is about to be a 445 explosive device.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go. All right, guys. So let's watch this bad chicken. Now, I'm glad I stopped it right there. So let's everybody take a quick look-see on the front seat. So
Look at how he's got that gun wrapped. I love it.
yeah, he's got this gun wrap with some kind of twine. That's a 22, looks like a Ruger on his passenger seat. He's got like baggies, looks like drug baggies all over the floorboard. And there is a plastic thing that you don't see just yet.
Yeah, but those baggies are empty, man.
I get you. But there's like a plastic pipe thing that I think it's the actual bomb or something.
We got a 4.4, we got a 413 and a 445.
All right, let's watch this bad chicken. So you can kind of see. So he's got Seneca. I guess that's his favorite. That must be his favorite cigarettes or something.
Stunk bad, and I just sprayed the seats down. Is all I did.
You know, Mike, normally we get handcuffs already. Your mic's off. Mute your mic.
This guy's got holographic sights on a 22.
I'm going to tell you right now, if this was any one of us, I ain't going to lie. We'd already be in handcuffs, okay?
Yeah. Does anybody know what city or state this is in? Because obviously in California, this guy would already have like 30 holes in
I'm
him.
already going to tell you, this is a dumbass cop. I mean, you'll see that here in a second or two with this little pipe bomb.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though, what state is this? Because in the blue state, that guy would have already been lit up but just for having that 22 there. So obviously, it's got to be like a state like Nevada where you're allowed to open carry in your car, right?
No, in Nevada, you can carry it on your hip, but you can't.
But in your car too.
You can't leave it on the seat like that, open carry.
You can. No, you can.
When
Absolutely.
did they that law, man? Because it's been 13 years, but
you can. But we'll get into it. I'm not a Nevada lawyer, so obviously consult with the Nevada attorney.
Wrong.
I'm not a Nevada lawyer, so I'm not gonna attest to that. But I drive with several weapons always at the ready in my vehicle, and they're definitely not in a locked container. All right, let's go.
This closed or open right here?
be honest with you, I'm not sure. Your guess is as good as mine.
See it on there. I go on the thing.
I mean, yeah. 1429, 99 on a signal 0.
And by the way, how retarded can you be? Holographics sights on a 22? Give me a break.
$500-574-170. Looks like a Ruger 22.
Yep. Boat anchor. I don't like Rugers. They're too heavy.
Yeah, there's your roach.
I told you I didn't lie about it.
No, you didn't. I knew I could smell it. Yeah? What kind of pipe is this?
Not a clue. I hadn't been in the truck.
That's a methamphetamine pipe, sir.
I've had 6 heart attacks. I ain't smoking no less.
Well, it looks like you are. Yeah. There's your weed. Listen, man, is there any meth in here? Just be real with me, brother.
I'm serious as a heart attack. No,
Listen, this is a meth pipe, okay?
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
methamphetamine in that, okay? So if you would just be honest with me, I will help you out. But if you do not be honest,
I
man,
ain't being totally honest.
You're
I'm
not.
playing with stuff. There's no mess in there.
when was the last time you smoked meth?
Yes.
Is there any chance I'm going to find meth in this car?
No, there is
Are you sure?
Yes.
How sure are you?
Very sure.
All right,
I
well,
wouldn't have nothing like that in the car. I'm surprised the pipe was in there.
so you smoked methamphetamine yesterday. Use any other kind of drugs?
No, sir. Why, prescription?
Yeah. Just tell on yourself so I can help you out.
Yeah, right. I invoke my
Right on,
Fifth Amendment.
Copper. Right
I
on.
invoke my fifth. This
Yeah.
guy needs a trifold.
Look at this. Look what he's got in his hand. Look, see that?
3, 2, 1.
Wait, hold on. We got to get back and take a look at this bad chicken. Look at this thing. See that, guys? This dude is freaking making a pipe bomb there. L-shaped ends right there.
It was just a glitter bomb, man.
Is it?
3, 2, 1. Dumbass move.
Man, he's stupid. Looks like he said it. When he grabbed
Yeah,
it.
it's good.
Yeah.
Whoa! What the fuck?
445. 445.
What the fuck was that?
Jeez.
You got a fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher.
1429.
Look, he's digging through his truck. Still, he's not cuffed
What
up.
the hell was that?
Start,
gotta get that. Hey, we should have Texas cop come out to show you how not to do a traffic stop, right?
Yeah. Hey, this is pretty standard in Texas because we're just dumbasses.
Okay.
Fire. Something just exploded in this truck. I'm 77. It went off
Putnam
on me. I
County.
don't know what it was, but
So where's Putnam County? Somebody tell me in the sidebar where the heck is Putnam
That sounds like
County?
California, man.
It kind of does. But if it was California, there's no way that that cop would have not immediately cuffed him for having that open carry. In California, you have to have.
You got New York State, you got Tennessee, you got
Yeah.
Georgia, you got Ohio, Illinois.
California requires that if you have a weapon in your car, that it be in a locked container and that the ammunition be separated from the mag well.
You got
So-
Putnam County, Texas. Could be anywhere.
Yeah, but I know that ain't Cali just because of the procedure. That they would have probably just shot the dude in the head. Let's keep going.
Yeah, 77 for now.
I thought it was an airbag.
What the fuck was that, man?
What the fuck?
Hey, come here. Now, put your hands behind your back.
It looks like he's got some shrapnel.
Man.
Hey, that cop looks like some shrapnel embedded into his police gloves there. I don't know if you saw that.
He deserved it, man. He deserved it for being a dumbass. I'm sorry. Dumb cap.
Which way?
Fucking sit right
Mike,
there.
I looked it up. It's actually it happened in Tennessee.
Okay. Yeah, he's got plastic PVC all over his gloves and arms there. So obviously the guy didn't know what he was doing. But what it looked like to me, guys, is that was a timing device. And when the cop started twisting it, somehow he activated it. So that looked like a little bit more complex of a device, like something that you could activate and leave in someone's mailbox, or leave it somewhere and then get away. And then it would, explode a few seconds later, kind of a thing. Put it in the comments if you guys know what that configuration was. One of my buddies who was in MARSOC was an expert at making all these different types of devices.
All I need is a 12-ounce bottle and an MRE, man. I can make one of those too.
Yep, that's true. Hey, Let's OTV. Hey, Gloria. Good seeing you, Gloria. Hey, Jody Shiloh. In Ironton, he probably would have gotten shot, Jody says, and that's probably true.
Shit, you get shot just for having a turn signal out.
And Christopher says there's one in New Jersey, but I don't think that's where they are.
No, it's in Tennessee.
Yeah. It's Tennessee.
I heard from the story in Tennessee.
Yeah. Plus that crackhead meth dude doesn't seem like that accent is definitely Southern.
There's a 445, a 46, a 446, a 413.
And the honest. Yeah, right. And the honest dude has no idea what the bomb was either. He only smokes weed and does no drugs.
He's done so much drugs. He don't know what he's doing right now at this point.
Man, this is funny. Hey, Stacy, good seeing you. Now, James says that's not a real pipe bomb. Yeah,
no,
well,
it's a glitter bomb, bro. That's all that is.
I think so. All right.
Yeah, people are stealing shit off porches.
Desktop VFS
right. Yeah. So
this is why this is labeled glitter bomb on the.
Kurt says my AR-15 in my back window, but I live in Texas. Yeah, you're lucky, man. California made gun racks illegal, so you can't do that there.
Kurt Bronson only lives about 45 minutes from me.
Oh, dude, that's badass, man. I love Texans. I love freedom more than anything. Let's keep watching this video, guys. Put a bunch of ones in the comments if you love freedom.
The guy tries to get the water. That's the funny part.
It's nasty smelling. Did you put them in the front?
No, fuck you.
Probably got the extra tight cuffs.
God.
What the hell was that?
Fuck if I know. How the fuck would the fuck you think I would know? There's a gun there, too. I have no fucking idea, dude. I was fucking leaning over the driver's seat and something fucking blew up all over me.
Sounds like a Marine, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like in my fucking lungs or something.
Every other word's
Drink some water and suck it up.
Yeah.
He's got fucking, there's meth pipes and fucking baggies and shit. I don't fucking know, dude. I have literally no fucking clue. I didn't have time to look at anything.
That cop was messing around.
Messing around, right? I mean, I got to be honest. I'll probably half my sidebar audience is so happy right now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hey, deputy, that was just a little fentanyl. Just drink some water, shut up, lay down, and die. It's all good. Hey, Mike, sounds like he just got a little taste of the gas chamber.
Right, yeah.
Like it's all my fucking eyes and shit, dude.
Not a happy camper, right?
Oh God.
Yes, yes.
Ah.
I'm enjoying this.
That was it.
What's the follow-up? Did the guy die? Did he pass out? Did he get suspended for not following protocol?
Man, I don't know, dude. I just,
You know,
I'm
if
gonna-
I was the guy arrested, I would just go ahead and file a internal affairs complaint on that guy.
yeah, this story's got legs for sure. You know, I'll do a follow up on it.
He
I just
pulled
wanted-
me over illegally. He searched my car illegally.
Yeah,
I offered him a bottle of water.
that's right. So this is the teachable moment now. So because some of you may have family members or friends who are cops, I mean, we forgive you. You know, we understand. You know, not everyone's perfect, but you know, as a lawyer, as a personal injury attorney, this is something that I'm really familiar with, and so I wanted to share this with you, how this would go down with this cop, because obviously you can't really sue a crackhead. They usually don't have any money. I mean, you know what I mean? Like the guy probably doesn't even have insurance on his car, right? Not that would be covered. I
You
doubt.
know what? Hey, good enough compensation would be that gun and crack pipe.
Right. That's going to be his compensation. So what we got to look at now is, okay, the guy insurance probably wouldn't even cover.
Mike.
Yeah. So I doubt that insurance would cover something like that, at least not from the guy's auto insurance. I don't think it's like a vehicle related type of an incident that would be covered. That's my personal opinion, but I'm not 100% on that.
Hey, as Rick Jonesy says, secure your face.
Secure your freaking face there, yo. Arr! But let me take, yeah, secure your face, Brick. Secure your freaking face. So anyways, you've got like these different remedies that you can pursue in an accident case. And cops, or anyone on the clock pretty much, they have other remedies if they're working, if they're on the job. And
is that
one of
going
those,
to get a Purple Heart?
He might, yeah. The Meth Heart Award, the Purple Meth Heart.
That's what happens when you mess around on traffic stops.
When you mess around. So this particular instance, you got a case where that bomb might have forced a lot of toxins and, you know, dangerous plastics into this guy's lungs. And it could be like a permanent disability or a temporary total disability type situation.
Hey, the one thing I can tell you that it definitely wasn't fentanyl, because he wouldn't have been able to do what he did.
That's true. That is true. So typically the way this would work is that officer would now be entitled to put in a workers' compensation claim. Usually they do it through their police union.
Good. That's one way to get a bad cop off the street.
Yeah, right.
Just pay him.
Hey, man, he's probably not going to want to be a cop anymore after that happened anyways.
You did a good job. Whoever that old man is, let's thank him.
You got him off the street, right? I'm sure
that's one way to get rid of a bad cop.
Would rather have him be permanently disabled. So the problem is work comp doesn't pay the same as your salary would. That's a big problem. So if this guy did suffer a permanent and serious debilitating injury, he could look to workers' compensation as his sole and exclusive remedy, and that would be a no-fault type of insurance. So he wouldn't have to prove that this guy did anything wrong or that he wasn't at fault or that the cop was negligent in his policing. You would just automatically be covered under work comp, and that would.
Hey, Mike, could the cop sue the police department for not giving him explosives in a car training?
I don't know. I never thought about that. They probably have some kind of an exclusion.
They trained me on how to handle explosives.
But typically, the way this would work is that the officer would go through work comp, and yeah, he could try and sue the old man, but you know, honestly, guys, the cost of a lawsuit and going after this guy
it costs more than his damn truck.
Now, right. But now one thing that a good lawyer might try to do is find out if that old man was on the clock working for someone, like, you know, delivering drugs or delivering a pizza for a Straw Hat or Shakey's, because then is a lawyer, I could argue that he's vicariously the owner, the businessman, the business is vicariously liable for the acts of their servant. Now, here's the problem with that argument, though. So everybody take notes. If the officer goes outside, not the officer, if the old man, while on the clock, goes outside the course and scope of his regular duties, like they call it frolic and detour. So let's say he goes to a whorehouse on his way to deliver the pizza and he slips and falls in a banana peel. That's not going to be covered because it's outside the course and scope. Now, in this case, if the guy was delivering pipe bombs, it might be covered, but I doubt there would be any insurance to cover that. So either way, you want to go after someone in a third-party claim only if they have assets or a potential to be able to recover. Suing someone for the sake of suing when they don't have assets or a way to recover isn't always a good move.
You know, if Chili would have filmed that traffic stop, he would have been laughing, got arrested for laughing too hard, I guess.
Probably, right.
Make up some shit.
Hello is for suckers. I gotta start using that in my videos.
Pipe bombs are for dunce caps.
Yeah, that's right. They're for dunce caps. So, okay, so let's take a look here. So the 21-foot rule is out the window. That's right. That dude does have a heap of charges. That's right.
Hey, Diesel for We the People News. I like his comment. Go above that. Go up above the 21-foot rule comment.
I'm looking, man. Diesel for We the People. Don't stick your nose in other people's business. Yeah, no kidding, man.
That's what he gets, man.
That's what happens.
Stick your nose in a glitter bomb, and that's what happens. Blowback, literally.
So here's the deal. Did a great video. Oh, so here's the deal. Already covered this. Oh, wow. All right.
Well, yeah, I think so. This video went out yesterday.
Yeah, he already beat me to the punch. Well, so I wanted to show
what
it for
happens when you don't have a job and you sit there scouring the internet.
Yeah.
For stuff.
I wanted to show it for other reasons because I wanted people to understand this is a teachable moment for me, and hopefully I got some people to watch it. But the idea is the cop could sue that old dude, but it's a high likelihood he's not going to get anything out of it. So he's probably going to be stuck with a work comp claim. And if the injury's serious enough, he could end up getting medically retired from the police force. And that's pretty much the way it goes. Now, whether or not insurance would even cover it in a third-party claim is debatable because there's a public policy against insurance covering things like intentional and reckless acts. Otherwise, Mike Tyson could get, millions of dollars worth of insurance and just go and beat the shit out of people for fun. And so that would be against public policy to insure someone who just intentionally wants to cause harm to people. So hopefully you guys understand that. Now, does anybody in the sidebar have any questions?
Hey, Gloria says your email's not working.
It's not. Okay. Well, Gloria, reach out to BZ Watchdog because I'd like to know where you're sending these emails to and stuff so I can figure out what's going on because I got a comment about that the other day as well. It's
Salty Buckeye. He sure had it in his hand. He was messing with it. That's why it blew up.
Yeah. He looked like he picked it up and he was like playing with it. And I think that activated something that caused it to explode. But just really quick, I'm going to show you guys.
It's like you don't shake a damn Coca-Cola can and try to open it.
Right. So I'm just going to share with everybody really quick. So you can sue outside of work comp if you're a cop. When an illness happens in connection with an employee's job, it's called the workplace injury. And in most states, the definition of a workplace injury is an injury that arises out of or in the course of employment. And this is to prevent the employees from seeking compensation for injuries not directly caused by the job. But there are circumstances where you can sue outside of work comp, and that's what I explained. And it's going to depend on your state. Typically, if you're injured by toxic substances, you might have a third-party claim against the chemical maker, that kind of stuff. So just in a nutshell, that's kind of the way it works. So y'all kind of know. Anybody got any other questions in the sidebar for me? All right, Gloria. Yeah, convince the jury. Yeah, it looks like what he's saying is he turned the valve that allowed the components to mix. That's what it was. Yeah, right. The two-part mixture, like when you make epoxy, right, and then it hardens.
Yep.
And Stomper's smart, man.
Stomper's man. He's got Google at his fingertips. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's probably true. Yeah, but he seems like he's pretty smart. Give me a bunch of ones if you think Stomper's really smart. All right. So Yeah, that was no fire extinguisher, Jim. That you could see the PVC plastic that exploded that was like embedded into this guy's skin and the gloves. So that was that could have been really serious. He could have lost his eyes. He's lucky he was wearing glasses, right, BZ?
What are you talking about, man? I was hoping he lost a limb or something. So we
You guys are terrible, man.
need some good video of cops getting hurt on YouTube. You know? They hurt
Well,
us.
I've got a bunch of cool videos that my daughter's helping me with. Cops getting in motorcycle accidents and pit maneuvers and stuff like that, where they're trying to hurt other drivers. That's the kind of stuff that I probably could teach you guys a lot of stuff that these other lawyers aren't really covering. Like for example, today you kind of got an idea, because this could apply to you too, BZ. Like, let's say you get a second job delivering stuff for someone and you get hurt on the job. You know, you might have a potential work comp claim. You not even know about it. So, and those claims are
I avoid all kinds of injuries to my body. That's why I secure my persons.
Those work comp claims are a lot easier to bring because you don't have to prove fault like you would in a negligence claim. Just automatic if it happened. So if it's called AOE COE, if it's arising out of employment or caused out of employment, then it is considered a work comp related injury. Now, your boss will still have to investigate it to make sure that they think that they're on the risk for it. But typically, if it's work related, they're going to be on the risk. And if they screw around and try to delay payments, they can get hit with penalties and all kinds of stuff. So it's a real precarious situation for the employer. And it puts you as the employee in a much stronger position than if you were just bringing a lawsuit against somebody. So hopefully you guys understand that. Give me a bunch of ones if you guys have a better understanding about work comp now.
Hey, I don't know if it's true or not, but look at Zoom with Smokey Bear's comment. I'm going to have to throw some Google knowledge.
Zoom with Smokey Bear, 80 PSI, but cap cannot. Ah, that's why. The cap can't hold the pressure. That's karma, yeah. Huh.
It was a bitch, and then it blows up in your face.
Yeah. Wow, man. That was wild. So anyways, guys, I really like BZ Watchdog's post office video. It was pretty badass. Go take a look at it. You get a chance.
I just had another encounter on Tuesday at a post office where I actually had the cops called on me again.
Okay.
I'm getting better at getting them to call the cops on me.
Yeah.
It's almost like I've got them trained. All I got to do is point that camera.
Yeah, yeah. And look at what Salty Buckeye is saying. You got to love how the cop hides the angle of his body camera while he's searching someone's car. No, and that's
and it's very common. What Bork was doing too with his shit.
Yeah, it's very common because they want to be able to have the opportunity to do a throwdown weapon or some fake throwdown drugs, and then their camera will catch that. So they're getting better at concealing evidence and covering up the camera.
Another thing you're doing too, Mike, is in one of my videos, you can kind of see what he was doing. He was palming his hand.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They palm it so they can drop it. They should be have to made to keep their hands open.
That's interesting. You know, BZ, you bring a lot of things to the table that a lot of lawyers don't even really understand because they're not out there dealing with this stuff on the daily basis. But we, as auditors, we've seen the camera, footage of them dropping drugs and guns into people's cars, haven't we?
In 2016, I beat a rap because they didn't have a body cam. I didn't have footage, and that's what happened to me. Is they palmed some stuff in my car.
No kidding.
Man. I had a second person with me, so that's as a eyewitness and testimony. It challenged the officer. So,
wow, that's wild, man. Now, James,
they try anything they can on you, man. They even try to cheat.
James says that it depends on how much gunpowder with respect to the cap and the whole body exploding. I don't know anything about those PVC ones. The ones I know is the metal ones, right? Where you put the caps on them and you seen them in the A-team. Remember the A-team when we were kids?
Yeah, but what he's saying, but you got to understand, Mike, when you any kind of length like that, they can hold the pressure because of the length, but the pressure's shooting. So it doesn't matter whether it's metal or PVC. They just can't hold all that pressure that's in there.
Oh, got it. Okay.
That's why you see the guys that tape up the ends.
Oh, that makes sense. Wow. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine who.
Not that I would know this stuff. I'm just saying.
No, I had a buddy of mine who who tried to go down to Mexico to rescue one of his Marine buddies. Guy, he just gotten back from Iraq, and he had had a couple pipe bombs in his car and some machine guns, and he got stopped by the U.S. Customs before he could go into Mexico. But I was always amazed at how these crazy Marines know how to make that stuff.
Dude, you know the MREs, that little gray stuff that's in the packet that heats up everything. You
Make
just
a
crush
bomb
that
out of it.
up, put that like in a little plastic 12-ounce bottle of Pepsi or Coca-Cola after it's been dried out.
Yeah.
Throw nails and some shrapnel like type rock stuff in there. Add a little bit of water, tighten the cap, shake it up, make sure you get rid of it.
Wow. Yeah. I know that little the thing that you heat your food up with. I know that they can make little landmines out of those things.
And you know that the colder the water, the longer the fuse. The hotter the water, the shorter the fuse.
Oh, that's interesting. Wow.
Not that I would teach anybody to do that. Disclaimer. You make do with what you got in the field.
Hey, good seeing you too, April. I think April just popped in.
I'm having trouble on my desktop for internet, so I'm trying to pull up the chat.
Hey, she says we're looking good, man. Woohoo! All right. Well,
what do you think, Mike? Are we pretty much done?
Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. Anyways, I got a bunch of work I got to do. Look, I hope y'all had a good time. This wasn't like the funniest one that we've done, but it's always fun having BZ on because we have a good time. So hopefully you guys sort of got an understanding of how this cop could probably recover. He's probably going to have to sue for work comp. He could have lung damage. And so that's the advantage to bringing a work comp case is you don't have to prove liability or fault. You just
so lucky.
What's that?
So we couldn't be that lucky that he had to get workman's comp.
Right. And of course, the old guy is, I guarantee, is not somebody worth suing. The courts will probably order the old man to pay restitution or something and just throw him in jail for a while, but he'll probably be out sooner than later.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Not with that pipe bomb, that could catch a federal charge.
You think so? You think the local PD is going to charge a Fed offense? I don't think so, man.
Yeah, because I think based on that article, I think they raided his house.
Oh no! Oh, the Feds. Yeah, they may have done a tandem action. That makes sense. So let's just look in the sidebar, see if we can answer any questions. Then we'll go ahead and bone out of here, man. Well, it was good seeing you, April. Good seeing you too, Stomper. So I'm still waiting on people to tell me other things other videos they want me to talk about and stuff. I don't have any updates on Chili. Maybe BZ and I'll do a show from his channel this week or this weekend. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Unless anybody's got any questions, we'll go ahead and pound out of here.
I'm trying to look at
Oh, Jim was late. Yeah, you got to watch it, Jim. It's a good one. It's only like 10 minutes of video at the beginning. It's pretty fun to watch. And Brick's doing good. I'm glad everyone's all right. Thanks for coming, Mama Lion and Salty Buckeye and Zoom with Smokey Bear. All of our regulars. You guys are so awesome.
Yeah, it got alcohol, tobacco, and firearms involved.
ATF, yeah.
Yep. And they followed all this. It looks like they I guess he's scheduled to appear on August 16th in court.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, they
Is he in federal or state jail prison?
I'm not sure. I know they're working with the feds, but they actually, hang on. I might have had the wrong one. Hang on a second.
Right.
There's a lot of pipe bomb shit going on in Tennessee, bro.
Weird, man.
Because this ain't the only article I found.
Yeah, and that particular bomb didn't look like it yielded much of a, explosive power there. I mean, to me, I don't think it was a confetti bomb though, dude. I mean, it looked like it was a real bomb that you just didn't know how to make it.
I mean,
But you know better than I do. All you recon dudes like blowing stuff up. All right, so let's take a look here. Yeah, it's good that we had Kurt finally join us.
Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. This originally happened in Crescent City, Florida.
Oh, Florida. Okay, that's why the gun on the chair.
He had the wrong guy, but as Charles Leggett, he's 60 years old. He was exploded while trafficking methamphetamines. ATF agents raided the property on a tract of land off of Highway 17 in Crescent City. I'm trying to see if the deputy suffered a respiratory injury and was taken to the hospital and later released. Bomb squad was called to make sure there were no more explosives in the truck.
Well, that was smart.
Investigators later found a pressure valve that was attached to the bomb before the explosion. They had the word safe and armed handwritten on it, so the dumbass turned it himself.
What a dumbass, man.
So the St. Johns County Bomb Unit was also called to the home as a precaution. Detectives loaded various pieces of evidence in the bag. But they did recover an undisclosed amount of illegal drugs to be methamphetamines. Property home right now appears.
That's wild.
The guy's facing charges of possessing a bomb, aggravated assault on a law enforcement. How did he assault? The cop assaulted himself. And an illegal possession of an unregistered gun silencer.
Yeah.
He'll also likely face drug. He remains in jail without bond.
Wow.
Because he is reportedly not cooperating with him. So he doesn't have to cooperate. It's his Fifth Amendment right. Not typical. And he's had no history of run-ins with the police and no social media presence. So the guy wasn't lying about not being arrested.
Yeah, that's the dude. Well, he's got no priors at least. Maybe they'll go easier on him at sentencing.
He's an old man,
Yeah, wow. But still, you gotta. I mean, the cop is literally picking up a PVC thing that says safe
turning into armed. I think he wanted the workman's comp on purpose.
Right, and then one of our commenters said chlorine and brake fluid, I guess, is how you make those.
Okay, so here's another report too. He had reported that he had 2 handguns, 20 rounds of ammunition, methamphetamine, and an unregistered gun silencer. So I mean,
yeah, he's up to no good.
He had the suppressor in his pocket. That's what that little tube-like thing was when he grabbed it out of his pocket.
Oh, that was what he had on the 22. So this dude's like an assassin, man. 22s are like the ultimate headshot guns, man. You can silence them. They don't make hardly any noise.
Around in your body too.
Yeah, that's right. They tumble. Yeah, a lot of people think, oh no, 45. Yeah, I think a 45 is the way to go if you're trying to stop an attacker, but for an assassin, a 22 is more than adequate, and they have pretty decent velocity too. I mean, 22 rimfire or whatever.
But this happened back in April. So it's just Cam got released.
Kurt says that he's about to take a vacation in Alaska. He's got a cabin up there. Right on, dude. Good for you. I always find out really interesting things about my audience. There's some really cool people, like retired people that, are really well off and you would never know it. And then super poor people that are barely making it. And they're all here to hang out with you and me, dude. I think that's pretty cool. Thanks everybody for coming. Yeah. So any other news for us, BZ, or are we going to bone out?
No, I just like Stacy Parenti's comment. Dumb cop asks if there are any bombs, then he sets it off.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. What is this guy thinking? But they're not thinking.
Armed. Gee, let me play with the controls.
Well, it's just a bad chicken, right, Brick Jonesy? So anyways, it looks like the word is that I think Chile is going to be getting out around July. Is that what your understanding is?
Well, yeah. I was, to my calculation, it was going to be the end of July or first couple of weeks in August if he doesn't win the appeal.
Yeah.
Now, I've been calling all this since he got arrested. I've been calling it play by play with everything going on. I'm 99.9% sure, and I'm saying this publicly, 99.9% sure, Chile will be granted his appeal, have it overturned and released. Based on what I've been seeing, all the research I've done, and then based on that overturn, I think the city will end up ultimately dropping the other charge because they won't have any leg to stand on.
Well, that's an interesting.
I think they were going to try to use this case as like a proven track history that he has, and he already got a conviction to throw him back in there. So I think this will completely exonerate both cases. Chile's going to have to, tone it down a little bit, but or at least in the courtroom.
Yeah, they'll
they're going to be once he gets out, they're going to be targeting him again.
Yeah, and they'll be able to use priors as a sentence enhancement. And Nevada is crazy. That's why we got to really focus on those 900 confidential, now publicly available records and body cam footage of all these bad cops out in Nevada. And 900 of them are available right now for us to start doing public records requests on. The one that we did see that was public had a cop who tried to hire an undercover hitman to kill his wife because he was going through a divorce with her.
Yeah, but that's not a Metro citizen oversight. That was a state trooper that got caught by undercover.
Right, but it was still the same citizen review board though, and so you're going to have complaints about bad cops from all over Nevada, not just the Nevada Metro PD. It's a citizens review board, so this will be interesting to see more about those 900 other records. Yeah, everything that Chile said about cops beating their wives and all that, and then you see this, some guy's trying to take a hit out on his wife, and this guy's a cop, and the police department was trying to bury that evidence and cover it up and wouldn't let the reporters access it, even though it was publicly available and public record.
He would have just been better off. He would have just been better off putting her in a barrel and dumping her off in Lake Mead.
Right. And the police department and all the agencies lied and said there was still an active investigation. The FBI does that too. Like, oh no, there's still an active investigation till the statute of limitations runs out. That's how I think Hunter was able to avoid some charges is, all the political buddies at these agencies will just investigate until the statute.
Mike.
And they do that for their buddies, they'll let the clock run.
That's what they do with these civil lawsuits too, though, Mike. Because the civil rights lawsuits, you only have so much time to file when you're charged. Where they can charge you expires. So,
well, that's true.
They run together, so that way,
kind of, but not always, because you can argue.
Texas, they do.
You can argue that until the charges were dropped, you legally didn't have the right to sue. You can make an argument like that.
Well, you can make an argument to go past the time frame, but they can always deny it on the fact that you're it's
that's right. What BZ's getting at is that a lot of times when you're facing criminal charges, you don't want to file your civil rights lawsuit because then they're going to come after you even harder because you're trying to sue them. And so the idea is you want to get your criminal charges dropped and then file your civil rights lawsuit. That's the way you want to do it.
I think that's where Chile went wrong with that case is because making those threats.
Suing.
Yep.
Yeah, strategically, I would never do that myself.
Oh, if you're going to do it, blindside them. Never let them know what you're going to do before you do it.
Like in my case, I got beat up by a West Covina cop after I asked him to show me a copy of his ID.
I'm sorry, Kurt Bronson's comment. That's for you, Mike.
How much is that mic? I vote we start a fundraiser. Dude, it's not the mic though, bro. It's this damn PC. For some reason, I think it's the card, the sound card. It's not, I can't figure it out, but I feel the same way you do, but I'm keeping my eye on it more and more. And I have BZ helping me out. So, but Kurt, thanks, buddy.
Oh, Brick, he doesn't have to invoke his Fifth Amendment. He just automatically does that every time he touches his mic.
Yeah. So in my case, this guy, went ahead and pulled me out of my car after I was loading up my car to go to a mall show. I managed the Bally's Total Fitness there in West Covina, and this guy just started pulls me out of my car and starts open hand trying to pop my eardrums and stuff. And anyways, that case I got charged with a 148, and ultimately we got that dropped. Obviously because it was bullshit. And then I sued the cop and got like 33 grand. And that's actually what led me on the road to becoming a lawyer.
Grateful Dad.
Yeah. Let's take a look here. Grateful Dad, a PC is only $1,000. I'll buy you one. Stop it, man. You're funny. Oh, guys. Look, I'll look at the sound card tomorrow and try to figure out what the heck's going on.
Oh, no. I love it when they start razzing you, Mike. I love it.
Yeah, I know.
That way I'm not the only one busting your chops.
Someone's got to do it. Yeah. Cat Stevens says, if you commit crimes in Nevada, especially Las Vegas, they will find you and prosecute you. It is known to be like that. And
back in the old days, they didn't do that. They just beat you up or threw you out the lake.
Like, I've never had any problems with any law enforcement out here in
of course not. You're an officer of the court. You're on their side.
I got USMC plates on the car and they don't pull me over. So, but and if they do and they run me, they're going to see it's a law firm. So they're usually pretty nice to me. So,
yeah, they don't want to get sued. $5 million lawsuit.
Oh, and I will do it. Operator error by Ehline. I know, man. Jeez. Yeah. All right. So, I guess that's going to be it, man. I think we did it. We didn't pull the big chili crowd tonight, but at least we got to have fun with this new video before anybody else could. I know Here's the Deal did a video, I guess I just found out, but I guarantee it wasn't as funny as ours. So
it's okay. You know what? We got our 42 core group. That's all we need. Well,
Stacy, in Nevada, you can get them, and you get the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor right next to the plate numbers, and they have it for Navy and Army and stuff too. But the Marine ones look the coolest, of course. I don't know of any other states that in California. On my Audi, I had Marine Corps League plates, so it has the same sticker, right? So you can do that. But
I don't know if you can see that. Hang on.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's dope. Yeah, it looks just like that. Yeah.
Hang on.
And that's what we call an EGA for all you non-Marines: Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. Hoorah! That's motivating. And in Texas has very similar.
For those who claim that I was not a veteran.
Yeah.
You can go F yourself because these are my plates.
Yeah, in order to get those plates, you have to have a DD-214. It has to be honorably discharged. That's the way it is in Texas as well as Nevada. Now, or you have to steal them from someone's car. All right, so guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end it. We're just not having the 500 viewer audience like we did the other night in Chili's stream, but we'll have to revisit that one.
Bro, we're not Chili Dog,
but we're better looking. We're funny.
The ladies, I bet you they'll differ.
Ah, man,
they love that autodidactic constitutional law scholar.
Oh yeah, I love Don Rickles, man. I never met him, but I I watched him. And
is your Mike? Oh, there you go, Mike.
And Johnny Carson and all those shows, man. Those were the best. You remember Don Rickles, BZ?
Who's Don Rickles? No, I'm just kidding. Don Rickles.
Okay. He was funny, man. Whoa, yeah. Look at this. April Rain. Thanks, April. I got me a super chat, dog.
Did you had issues here?
I'm gonna give that to my daughter for helping me.
Oh, April Rain with $9.99. How come she's never done any of my live stuff?
I think she has. Kurt Bronson, barely any supporters, yeah. Thanks, April. Now, if that's April's look in real life, man, she's dangerous. Stay away from her. If I wasn't married, I'd be going after that.
Beauty and brains.
Yeah, you got that right. Now, yeah, thanks, Christopher, also. And so, look, it's not just about me, though, Christopher. I'm teaching my daughter how to do these shorts and do videos and editing because I'm trying to teach her entrepreneurialism. I don't if she doesn't decide to become a lawyer, at least I've equipped her with the basic marketing tools to where she doesn't have to work for someone else, which I think is the biggest disaster for most people, is to have to be under someone else's yoke. So I'm hoping that I can train her to set up her own marketing company, or maybe she'll end up taking over the firm someday. But either way, this is a real opportunity for me to teach my kids and how to teach them technical skills. Like so far, I've been teaching her HTML5, JSON, basic JavaScript. That's right. I know how to write code. I used to be a webmaster before I was a lawyer. And I'm trying to teach her how to do the Premiere Pro and learn basic editing. And I can tell BZ is really excited to hear about all this stuff.
Oh, no, that was for Christopher, man.
He looks like he's getting ready to pass out on me.
Nah, chili dog goes good with mustard. But Gloria Ad's got a really good comment. She can attest to some of that stuff today.
Oh, yeah. Let me see here. April Rain. Yeah.
Not April
awesome.
Rain, Gloria Ad.
Gloria, no, I'm just looking up all the different comments here. I don't see her, man, but
it's right above Stomper's comment.
Trying to find it. Stomper, Will Rockstar.
No, go down, go to the bottom.
That's all I got. Jim Duthit. Oh, Jim Duthit, hoo-yah, yeah. Or wait, yeah, Jim Duthit, hoo-yah. So Jim Duthit must be a Navy guy. We forgive you, Jim. Stomper,
right below the hoo-yah. Go like four messages down.
I don't even see that anymore. Let me see one. So April, Will Rockstar, April Rain. Thank you, BZ Watchdog. Throw Chili Dog a bone. I saw George Carlin.
Keep going up.
BZ Troll. I forgot to troll BZ today. Stomper, thank you.
Keep going.
He looks like he's posing for a family portrait. We keep liking and sharing the videos. That's all I got.
Man.
Nothing else to go. Nowhere else to go, bud. That's all of them. So anyways, that looks like it's going to be it, guys. But if you have any ideas for tomorrow, and I think one of the reasons, BZ, we don't have a bigger audience today is because I only announced the show an hour before.
Lawyer reaction, time, place, manner.
Normally what I do is in the morning before I go to work, I'll do the thumbnail and put it out so you guys will have like 8 hours before it starts. But anyways,
to do a lawyer breakdown, you should do a lawyer breakdown, time, place, manner of an audit video at the post office.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a breakdown video tomorrow night about time, place, and manner restrictions on free speech. And if any of you, including BZ, have videos that you'd like me to cover, like for example, BZ's video, we'll break down the time, place, and manner restrictions by using his video.
You don't need any reason. Yeah.
And we'll use it as a teachable opportunity as well for people to learn about Poster 7 and about these interagency agreements and the lack thereof in BZ's videos as we move forward in these cases. So, all right. Well, thank you.
I ain't gonna lie, that was probably one of my best videos yet.
It was great. You did a really good job, and the editing was superb.
Took me forever, man.
I'll bet. Yeah, I'll bet. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to close it out. So make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to save, because you never know when the thought police are going to take down this channel. Semper Fi, do or die.